What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever episode of Challenge uThermal. Today I'm going to be taking all of your challenges from the Discord. Make sure to join if you want to be in one of these. Now let's begin. All right, the first challenge of the day is going to be against a Diamond Terran called Dr. Hammer. And the challenge that he proposed was that I do the Bongcloud and another challenge from my typical spinning wheel. Now, if you guys don't know what the Bongcloud is, don't worry, I'll explain it to you guys. I mean, it's gonna speak for itself very fast. You basically just have to fly to the next base at the start of the game. Now, I have a little bit of a crazy idea here. I think I might be challenging myself a little bit too much with this, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to fly all the way to the 4th base instead of the 3rd. I'm doing this to see, yeah, I think I can do one more trip here, right? Yeah, this sounds okay. I'll get one more trip, and then I'll go straight over to the next base. This might... Wait, please actually return the minerals. Oh my goodness, what was that? I guess I clicked before it landed or something, and my SVs were like, ooh, I do not understand. Now, what challenge am I gonna do besides going for the Bongcloud? That's the question. This is actually the craziest base I've ever taken with the Bongcloud thing. I'm gonna be so freaking far behind just for my first expansion already. Look, it's 50 seconds in the game, and my base is just about to land. This is crazy. Now, hopefully, I can trick him a little bit, because I don't think I've ever done this before. I don't think I've ever flown this far to take my base at the start of the game, so that's very interesting. Now, at this point, I can still decide what challenge I want to do, because I haven't really done anything that locks me into place. I wanted to do a challenge that's very difficult, but not literally impossible, right? So something that might be impossible, for example, is Sky Terran, because I don't have terrain to abuse. I'm just chilling out in the open. I need to find a way to survive, and with Sky Terran, I don't think that's going to happen. So what I was thinking of is that I could maybe go for Cyclone Widowmine. My first thought was Battlecruiser Widowmine. But Cyclones might be a little bit smarter on the ground. So my opponent is now scouting my main base. Obviously, that's actually kind of funny that he checks there. I mean, maybe he's nervous, but he should know it's a Bongcloud. Now he's going to check this base, see I'm not there, and then he's probably going to check that one if I had to guess. This would be so funny. When he sees me all the way here, he's probably going to be like, okay, I did not see this one coming. Now, I do have to say, okay, there he is. My build, it's rough. It really is rough. Like my Reaper, I think my opponent's Reaper just finished, and mine just began in his 32 seconds. I really think I might have been just a little bit too crazy with the Bongcloud here, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get his scout off. I'm just going to dodge his Reaper and then go into the main and see if I can actually see what's going on. Now, should I take this base? I'm really tempted to just have the craziest expansion pattern ever. So I think I'm going to go for this one and then take the one in the corner here as my 3rd base. I am allowed to make 1 Reaper and 5 Marines. That is not ideal. Oh, my opponent's going for a Reaper expander. Okay, that is kind of comfortable. I guess. Oh, he's going to go for really fast Cyclones. That's not a bad idea. I think I should... maybe I should copy him. Actually, making mines is probably smarter. Now, I'm going to be able to do a little bit of damage with this Reaper, which is really funny, because I did a Bongcloud, but he didn't make a Reaper. So I'm going to get a decent amount of damage here. I'm going to kill the SCV and the Marine, and probably another SCV if I had to guess, because he quite literally just doesn't have units. There we go. That one's going to die too. The Cyclone is going to finish at some point, so I have to be careful for that. But with this, I mean, we're definitely not even. I would love to say that we've been even up the game. We definitely haven't. I think I need to kill 5 more SCVs at least for this to be even. But maybe if I can get like a couple snipes on the Cyclones or something like that, it could start being even. Now, I'm just going to YOLO it, guys. I'm just going to freaking take that base. Frick it. It's really insane, especially because he's making Cyclones, because he does have really good aggressive power here. Let me fix this camera hotkey, because that looked a little ugly. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be able to kill this Marine as well. I think his Cyclone is already out on the map, and now it's going to have to come back, which was pretty much my intention here, so that's really nice. Gonna try to burrow these Widowmines, something like this. Widowmines do one-shot Cyclones, by the way. It's actually a massive thing to remember. Now, I'm gonna have 1 more Widowmine, and then I'll switch over to the Tech Lab. I'm not quite sure if I want to go for a second... Let's see, do I want to go... I'm definitely gonna go for a second factory, but do I want to go double factory? Sorry, double Tech Lab for Cyclones? Or do I want to keep making mines like this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this choice either. I feel like my build is, I mean, as you could expect for a Bongcloud, right? It's a little bit chaotic. It's not entirely what I would have liked. Right now, I kind of need to hope that he runs his Cyclones into my Widowmines, basically. That's my whole plan here. I know it's not exactly an amazing plan to rely on, but it is what it is. Now, I did not see a starport. That makes me feel a little bit more relaxed that there's no starport. I'm going to fly my factory or my barracks out to scout, which is very often a mistake, but hopefully not this time. Gonna make sure I make my second factory already, or my third factory, so when the barracks dies, I don't get stuck on only 2 factories for the rest of the game. Now, this is my first cyclone. If I had to guess, I think my opponent's probably already on his 3rd, or maybe finishing his 3rd. Which, yeah, does sound very, very tough for us, but we'll see. Maybe I should get a little bit more adventurous with these Widow Mines. Try to get, like, some lucky shots out on the map. Eric's just gonna go ahead and scout the 3rd base, and then... Wait, maybe I could bait the Cyclones with the barracks, too. That's not a bad idea. I mean, inevitably, he will try to kill the barracks, right? So... maybe this is the Widow Mine here. Maybe if I put it like in the corner. Yeah, that seems like a very nasty spot over here. Look, I'm gonna put it right on the corner. It's kind of hard to see in like the little ramp, very small ramp over there. Now, what does interest me is that my opponent hasn't been scouting me, despite knowing I'm doing a challenge on the wheel. Like, I imagine he would like to know what it is, but he hasn't checked at all. Now, at this point, that is a very funny cluster of... Wait, I can kill those. Wait, there... Huh? What did that just shoot? A Hellion? I didn't even know. That was so confusing. I was like, is there a Widow Mine in my mineral line? Or what just happened? But I guess we shot a Hellion or something like that. I didn't even know. Or, well, maybe a Reaper, actually, thinking about it. Or no, he didn't make one, right? No, he didn't make a Reaper. Now, my opponent is playing incredibly passive, which I do want to say is really good for us. I think Cyclone Widowmine is capable of defeating everything. It probably shouldn't defeat most compositions, but it's capable of defeating everything. So, doesn't matter if it's BCs. Normally, I get really terrified of BCs in a lot of my challenges, but I guess in here... Let's see. Oh, it is a battlecruiser. Okay. Well, I'm totally fine with that. If I did another challenge, this would have been very, very scary. But for the Cyclone challenge, it's actually kind of fine. And I imagine he has a teleport, else he wouldn't be here. Please teleport it out! He teleported too late because there were too many Widow Mines. Oh my god, that is a huge blow to him. And I'm very happy. I mean, keep in mind, guys, I know these trades, or this one trade in particular, is very, very good. I still have an absolutely terrible economy, right? So keep that in mind. Now, I think I kind of want to start getting some hidden bases out on the map. I feel like it would be a decent idea. I'm going to try kill the bunker over here. Oh, it sucks that that was barely in range. Let's see, are you sure you want to stand there with the Raven, my friend? Okay, he gets it away just in time. I have a feeling the battlecruisers or another battlecruiser is going to try to sneak in again. Let's see, I'll go below this base. I do have to say, I feel like my opponent has given me too much time. Like, obviously, as the game scales, I'm going to play better and better. Well, he's going to start falling behind in the macro. So when it comes to the strategy, yeah, I do have to criticize him a little bit because... You want to take advantage of my absolutely horrible economy plus challenge combo. You don't want me to get, you know, situated on a little basis and then... get into the macro game from there. I can bait him with the Widow. Oh, he didn't have vision. That is actually so unfortunate. I used the Widow right there to bait the tank shot, but the tank didn't have vision because of the pillar, so it saw the Cyclone first anyway. I probably should have calculated that one in, but it is what it is. Now, I still have my defenses over here, which is nice. Let's see what his base is like. I imagine that used to be a starport. Wait, where's the starport even? Did he proxy it or like... Now I'm getting a little confused. Okay, let me burrow these. I managed to catch those. I'm gonna try to take another base in the top as well. Here we go. I mean, I have him contained pretty much. And at some point, not quite yet. Right now, our economy should be even. But at some point, I'm gonna catch up in economy, especially when this base gets going. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be very happy with that. Let's send some SCVs over there. Maybe I can try killing this cluster of... Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. Check this out. This is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that. Oh no! Slight miss micro there by me. That's very nice. I want to move away these Widow Mine. He does have a Raven. Okay, now my barracks is here, so I can actually use it for vision instead of using freaking scans. There we go. A couple of those other... I might even get him supply blocked with this. You see. Okay, he gets a lock on. Wait, I got the lock on. I didn't even think I had enough cycles there in the front to get that lock on, but nice. But I mean, if he's gonna be stuck on 2 bases, well, you know what? I feel like I should be checking my main base. I know it sounds... Dude, that would be the best thing ever. Imagine if someone made me... Oh, that is a very, very, very big mistake. Imagine if someone made me do the Bongcloud just so he could take my main base. I would freaking love it. I know he doesn't have it because his SCV moved out, but... If he had my main base, I would have loved him. I would have just surrendered the game instantly, you know? Like, this is yours, my friend. Take it. Now, I think he was trying to take his 3rd base, right? So that means our economies are still going to be roughly the same. I'm not sure if he knows that I'm taking these bases in the top, though. Let's see what he has over here. He's playing... Oh, that's kind of painful, losing that tank to Widow Mines that he probably should have seen there, in all honesty. If that's only his third base now, then I'm actually ahead with this hidden base over here. I'm going to start saturating my second hidden base as well. Now I don't have a barracks anymore, but I'm going to make an engineering base. Let's see. Oh, he's going forward very, very slowly. I mean, I am allowed to make medevacs. I just kind of wanted to make sure I had enough units up in time. Because he does have a very scary position here. I mean, obviously, someone that suggests me to go for my challenge wheel does know my challenges, so he knows I'm only going to make Cyclone Widow Mines. I'm going to go for a little bit of a break here, mostly with the Cyclones, just because I feel like my economy is in a pretty decent spot. Don't want to go further without the Widow Mines, though. But yeah, you can see how freaking hard it is to break those with just Cyclone Widow Mines right at tank line. And this is what I love to see, guys. Like, I know he should have been more aggressive. At least I really think so. Maybe he's not confident in his micro, of course. It's possible. But what he's doing now is he's playing 100% to counter my challenges. He waited to see what it was, and now he's countering it perfectly. And that's what I really like to see. Obviously, in these challenges, that's a big strength that they have, that they can't literally decide what I'm going to do. Like, not 100% exactly right, but they have a really good or a really big say in that. If he doesn't, please don't siege those. Ah, come on, man. I finally wanted to get a win on the board here. Yeah, oh, please don't misclick that. Oh my god. I already set my cycles the wrong way before. Don't want to do it again. Okay, I'm gonna go for triple reactor medevacs, and I'm gonna do Cyclone Widow Mine Zoom Zops in his base, because with all the tanks going on, I don't think that I can really attack in the front anymore. Then make sure to target the medevac. I think I'll be able to get it. Doesn't look like he's boosting away. I do think he should have had boost already, so that's interesting. Now, we are going to be able to kill this base. Okay, that's really nice. If he was going to be on 4th base already, that would have been really, really tough for us, but now we're going to be fine, especially with my unit spawning. Do want to make sure I actually kill it, though. There we go. That command center is going to fall. He has one more, which I might also be able to damage here, actually, looking at it. Now, let's start producing 5 medevacs at the same time, guys. This is going to be very, very nice. Here we go. Got 4 Cyclones on that. Sadly, Cyclones do less damage against buildings after the recent patch. 4 Cyclones otherwise probably kill that command center. Now they're not going to, but before they probably would have. Now, let's get... I really don't think armor upgrades are super meaningful, or attack upgrades. Attack upgrades don't even help Cyclones, but the armor upgrades could maybe help me a little bit, but against tanks, I don't think it really matters. Now, okay, for a second I thought I was being watched by a sensor tower, but it was my sensor tower. Now, what I'm gonna do is kind of wall him in a little bit like this. Get a couple turrets on the edges of the map. And now let's see what I have. I have 5 medevacs. I want to make sure I make a ton more. 87 SCVs looks pretty healthy. I did see... Hello? Go into the medevacs, please. Where the hell are you going? I did see some... Oh, that's a Viking. I was going to say, I did see some Vikings before. And that is a little scary. I mean, if he's going to let me kill that one, wait, the turrets are going to kill it on their own. Do I even need... Wait, let me just kill that one. There you go. Good attempt at harassment by him. But what's the best part about this, guys? Is that he doesn't see my medevacs. Okay, so he's going to siege my bottom base now. But the fact is, guys, I have way more bases than him. Because I have all the bases on the top. He cannot win a base trade here. And all right, here we go. The medevacs are in the main. He is producing a lot of units. So I need to be careful with that. But maybe I can keep it hostage for a long enough time. Cyclones are really, really good against siege tanks. If they're not already sieged in position, basically. Wait, there's Ghost as well, man. He was going crazy on me, wasn't he? Can't believe he was making freaking Ghost, too. All right, I'm just going to make sure I make a ton of bases everywhere. Those medevacs, I'm going to send them back and use them to drop Widow Mines on top of the tanks. I think that's the best way I could possibly use them. Yo, those helmets actually doing a lot of freaking damage to my units, by the way. I need to be careful with those. Well, I did have enough medevacs already, but it's fine. Check this out. If he's... Please siege. I can't wait for him to siege. It's going to be beautiful, guys. Okay, here we go. This is going to be awesome. Check this out. We're going to go in, and he might siege here. There we go. He's going to siege, and now we're going to drop all the Widow Mines on top. Let's see. How are they going to do the Widow Mines? Not bad. Okay, I thought I was going to maybe not kill everything there, but that was quite good. GG, well played, is called, because he only has a few tanks left, and there we go. He was going to nuke me as well. Yeah, I think this game Even though he made mistakes at the start, after that he went for the tank Viking composition. He was really good. But by moving out, and this is what happens a lot in my challenges, right? Because when I played on the ladder, they might not realize I'm so stuck to a challenge. But by moving out, he gave me the opportunity to outplay. I basically killed his entire main base with this. And at some point, I would have whittled this down. I mean, it looks funny that he left when he has 9 tanks against 5 Cyclones. But he knows me. He knows I would have been starting to make my production somewhere else. And at some point, I would kill his army. So I think it was a good GG timing. Amazing effort by Dr. Hammer. Let's go for the next challenge. All right, this challenge is going to be against the High Masters NA Terran. I'm going to be playing Zerg, and I'm only going to be allowed to make 1 queen. And now we didn't really clarify the rules 100%, I believe. It was, first of all, we said no queens. That was the first idea. Then he said, like, maybe it's too impossible, so you can make 1 queen per hatchery. We ended up deciding on 1 queen. I think the main point is that you have to play Zerg without all the creep spread and without all that good stuff, you know? So that's the plan. And what was really funny, though, in the pregame talk, he said, yeah, maybe 0 queens is a bad idea because it forces proxy hatch roach. uThermal's gonna uThermal, guys. What can I say, you know? So I said, no, just make 1 queen. Still gonna proxy hatch roach him, though, but he doesn't know that. Now, I have a very cool build, but this build, it works really well, or it doesn't work at all. That's the thing. That's the scary part here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build a hatchery in his base, and I'm going to try to make burrowed roaches from them. Now, I don't necessarily want to end the game, but I do want to get ahead for sure. So the first thing I'm going to do is already harass my opponent with a worker. I'm going to make a big gas. I want my roaches to finish as soon as Burrow finish, basically. So, yeah, I need double gas, I believe. That does make sense. I'm going to try harass this again. I do really feel like a Protoss. It's like I'm playing Proxy Nexus over here. Good amount of damage on that worker already. And it's so I could also take his gas. That's not a crazy thing to do. He's gonna have to keep that in mind. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna build them all the way in the corner of his base. That's the plan. And then I'm gonna add a second gas. Now, this build is very, very, very risky. Mostly because if he pulls all the SCVs to kill the hatchery, we are just in trouble. Like, we're in a massive amount of trouble, right? That's the thing. So I'm gonna make 1 set of Zerglings. He's gonna go to my base and see I have absolutely nothing. Okay, he's pulling the SCVs already. That's gonna make this tough. I mean, I'm not gonna give up yet, though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make Burrow anyway, and probably some roaches from home. And then we'll see how it goes. This is gonna be a bait for now. I mean, keep in mind, my opponent's economy is also gonna be really, really bad here. And I'm gonna start Burrow instantly. So I'm basically gonna try to, no matter what, make sure I play a really annoying game from his POV, like the most annoying game possible, and then see if we can macro out of it. So I'm gonna cut SCVs out of gas, or SCVs, hear me, I'm such a Terran player. I'm gonna cut drones out of gas, and I'm gonna start making roaches. So there's a factory on the way. This looks like it. Yo, I know I'm a little insane. I might finish that. I'm crazy, but I might finish that because I'm gonna have 1 larva. Oh my god, I'm actually ridiculous. Guys, I'm so ridiculous. Why am I like this? I want my burrowed roaches, guys. Here we go. Let's see if I can kill this Reaper, maybe. This Reaper is gonna be annoying for a long time. That's for sure. I'm gonna get another larva up from that hatchery. That's for sure. I need to make sure I don't lose the Overlord, though. Wait, maybe? Guys, he's gonna kill the hatchery too fast. Watch this. He's gonna kill it too fast. Yes, here we go. Oh my god, we're gonna get the Marines. That is a massive play. And now I have roaches in the base, guys. I have 2 roaches in the base. Burrow is gonna finish quite soon. And this is gonna be a nightmare for him to deal with. I can tell you guys that much. Here we go. Even the 2 Zerglings alone are doing a fantastic job. Wait, did I kill both Marines? I think I might have killed... No, he dropped a mule. He has no idea that I have Burrow, guys. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. I think it's time for me to start macroing behind this. Like, I lost the hatchery. I don't have to do anything. I can probably body block this. Yes, there you go. That's beautiful. It's art, guys. Zerg art. Normally it's Terran art that's being made, but now it's going to be Zerg art. Guys, he cannot kill these. He quite literally cannot kill this. He doesn't have an orbital, and there we go. Wait, that's the wrong button. There we go. And he can't do anything about it. And they're going to heal so fast. I'm going to morph a couple of Ravagers outside of his base, too. And then behind this, I'm going to expand. And they're back up. Oh, my God. This is so freaking annoying. I'm going to spread them so he can't kill them with 1 scan. That's the plan. Let's see, where is he going to lock on? Oh, he's going to lock on to this one. Let me just burrow it. I'm going to keep trying to kill this. Then I can bio with that one. Going to burrow it as well. And if he scans, I'll just move one of them to the other side. That's the plan. Now I have one one queen. Need to make sure I don't make another one on accident, of course. That would be, you know, an unfortunate decision from my part. Now, I guess we're just gonna unburrow these again, guys. Here we go. Oh my god, this is so freaking annoying. Like, what is he supposed to do? He just doesn't have enough scans, guys. I don't think there's anything he can do against this. He's gonna lose the Cyclone as well, and he has gotten absolutely annihilated by this freaking Burrow proxy hat. Let me burrow the Ravager. Oh my god, this is so cool. He cannot kill any of my units. I just burrow them when they're getting lower, when they're getting surrounded. I freaking love this, man. This is so good. Nope, you're not gonna... No, it is gonna die. No, it's not. Yeah. This is the most torturous thing I've ever done. Oh, we're gonna lose a unit. Oh no, it's terrible, guys. What have I done? But what is he supposed to do, guys? The Burrow Roach play has absolutely annihilated him. And there we go. I basically needed 0 queens for this one to mess that one up. I'm sorry, my friend. It happens. I feel like a lot of these guys are getting nervous, so definitely cut them some slack. But there we go, guys. I did an absolutely crazy build, and I beat a high Masses Terran with just 1 queen. Though realistically, I didn't need the queen. And what I love the most about this is that my 1 hatchery that I finished on red HP that made 2 roaches won me the game. Without this one, I'm not kidding. It's a way different game. He has a bunker, use the Cyclone at the front, and that's it. But just those 2 freaking roaches with Burrow in his main base ruined him completely. Fantastic game. Let's keep it going. All right, this challenge is going to be against a Diamond Terran, and here I'm only going to be allowed to make 2 supply depots. Now, let's just say that there's a little bit of a loophole in that because I do have a build. I have a lot of builds, of course, but I do have a build where, let's say I make something like an aggressive command center, you know, that provides supply. Now, just to clarify the rules, I am allowed to drop depots from the orbital command, and I'm allowed to make command centers, of course. So it's not like I'm limited to 40 supply or whatever. But I do think it would be pretty fun to try and make a, you know, like double planetary rush or something like that work. Like, I think it would be awesome. Now, it's going to be very hard to afford the money. So I'm trying to think of a good idea how I can do that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a barracks. I'm going to make just 1 gas, get a reactor, start spamming Reapers. And because I don't have a second gas, I could afford 2 command centers. I mean, it's always going to be freaking expensive, right? But I could afford them a little bit earlier. Like, maybe not super early, but a little bit earlier. And he made me choose the map. And I think this map is pretty good for it because the main base is it's ginormous. Okay, you can put planetaries everywhere, and the natural is also pretty big. There's a lot of space in the natural for a planetary, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Can we make it happen? And then yeah, the scariest thing is if we have to transition to the macro game, I'm not allowed to make supply depots really, right? So that is, yeah, that's pretty terrifying. Now, one thing that could be tough for me to deal with is actually just being cheesed because I'm going to go reactor first. My build is very, very greedy. Now he sees my SCV moving out. I'm going to make this depot. The thing I'm worried about the most, actually, is not me losing the game. It's me cheating on accident by making more depots because it's just like, it's in my system, guys. I don't know how I'm going to look at the supply, see him about to be supply blocked, and then not make a depot. Like, I don't know if I can do that. Like, that sounds like insanity to me. Is it possible? Also, he could, maybe I should send out another SCV, because this command center is like a little bit on the obvious side, right? So, yeah, I'll send out 1 more. This is going to be my backup SCV. Here we go. And you're going to go over here. Going to start making 2 Reapers. I mean, on this map, you can I could have built it a little bit further, but I also want to make it a strong rush, you know? So, that's the thing. I'll just hide this one maybe like over here. I mean, if this one gets found, then so be it. I mean, it's far enough away. And you can see I'm already starting to go towards that supply cap slowly. Now, I need to instantly make my second gas after my command center. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get double planetary up. Here we go. 3rd command center's on the way. It sounds so weird to say 3rd command center when I'm on 1 base. Like, it just doesn't add up in my brain, like, at all. But it is what it is. Now, we're playing against the gas first, which is usually an aggressive build, but when I'm doing these kind of challenges where they know exactly what I'm doing, well, not exactly, but they know my limits, right? They might do specific things to counter me. Like, what if he goes for Banshees because he knows I can't get tech units up that fast because my supply is going to be late, right? Stuff like that. So I guess we're going to have to see. Okay, so this is planetary number 1. Should I save my energy for... depots, or I mean, I don't really like dropping those depots, but I guess it is a realistic strategy here. I think I'm gonna drop mules anyway, though. Okay, so my engineering bay is finished. Oh, he's gonna let me put it right there on his natural. Yo, this is pretty cool for me because I'm gonna be able to take his natural as an actual base, and then when he's distracted, I can fly into his main. Now, it looks like he's doing something a little more on the sneaky side, right? Like maybe a one-base summon of some sort. This kind of... Wait, I mean, guys, I'm going to make the biggest 500 IQ turret ever. I'm going to make the turret there because he is going for a tank drop. Let's see if I can make him fly into it. Okay, so he's losing a lot of stuff. He is making a tank or a cyclone there, so I have to be careful. Okay, the tank drop didn't fly into the terror. That's unfortunate. But I do have another planetary as well. And I'm going to do a lot of damage with these. Need to make sure... Well, oh, wait. I was making a depot. I think I have to cancel it because I built it before I lost the other one. Like, I lost the other one, so I'm allowed to make another depot, I think. But let's stick to the rules. I told you guys it was going to be very difficult. But realistically... Wait, he stopped following me. I can put it next to his tank as well. I'm gonna... Wait, I do need to save this barracks. Okay, this is gonna get a little crazy, guys. I'm not allowed to make any more depots, but I am not quite hitting the supply limit yet. I'm gonna... He can't even shoot it! It's so close he can't shoot it. That is beautiful. Okay, let me drop a supply depot on that one. Okay. I mean, he still hasn't unsieged that tank, so I don't know what he's gonna do about it. There's a planetary building right next to his tank. I have his natural as well, which is just beautiful. How many depots do I have? Yeah, I only have one. I could make another one. I could also make another command center instead. Like, I still need to expand at home. That planetary is gonna finish and keep his entire production hostage for ages, by the way. Okay. See, I can't believe a double planetary rush is gonna work. My double planetary rush is gonna work against someone who was on one base. Because he was trying to attack me instead. Yeah, his production is... Okay, he sieged that. I saw it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kill that tank. Now, he does have a drop coming. Still think I can kill the tank, though. It's probably worth it, right? There we go. Tank is dead. Yeah, this planetary is just not gonna die, I think. Well, he could kill the SCVs. I do wonder if he's realizing that I'm mining from his natural, by the way. That's... I'm genuinely curious if he realizes that this is going on. Look, the freaking SCVs are coming from his natural. He's like, wait, how did you get here? What is this exactly? He has no production left, guys. I killed him with all the SCVs that I built in his natural. And I mean, I have a bunch of units left, but do I really need to do anything else to win this game? I don't think there's Marines, but I could repair. Oh, that is more range than I thought. That is the thing. I do need to kill the vision. I'm just going to keep making SCVs from both these planetaries. I'm going to try split the SCVs a little bit as well. See, let me make sure I pull those back. I can't believe his entire production is just gone. That's another depot. No, wait, I'm actually allowed to make that one, right? I'm trying to be very careful here, guys, but I was actually allowed to make that depot, so all good. Okay, you guys can go over here. Don't think I want to bring all these SCVs back, but I can still change it, of course. Now, I don't even know which of my command centers is which anymore. Like, I had them all hotkeyed in the same group, but I'm a little confused as to, where the SCVs are going to come from. I mean, this CC is just not going to die. Let me try to keep mining from this one, though. And I'm gonna get building armor because it just fits perfectly, right? I really think the hardest thing about this challenge is just making sure that I don't build too many depots. It's really, really difficult. I keep scanning my base to see I don't accidentally have a third depot somewhere. Now, I'm gonna go up to 3 starports because I think that is just a checkmate move. Like, he can never outproduce. The turret! No way it worked! The 5 billion IQ turret actually does it. That is disgusting. How is that even possible that worked out? That is just illegal. That's not allowed. Okay, that's actually the smartest turret I've ever built, I think. How did I see that so far into the future? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the game off with a couple liberators here. I think, yeah, Vikings. I mean, he could deal with them, but it just hasn't looked like he has been building anything that shoots air besides those 2 Marines that he has all the time. See, let's drop one more depot over here. After this, I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. Caught myself. You know what's funny? You could say that I'm cheating by making the depot, but I'm only making it worse for me because so far I've caught myself every time and I just have to cancel it every time. So I'm wasting time and money. But oh, there we go again. Oh my God. That is so automatic. Holy! Man, I'm sure after this, you guys are going to have some freaking insane challenges for me. If you can see the things I'm struggling with now. Yeah, I need to make command centers for supply. Okay, Mark, you got it. You can do it this time. Here we go. These liberators are most likely going to liberate my opponent from the game. I'm afraid for him. It's going to be a lot of libs. And man, this feels so weird not being able to make depots, by the way. It's like my supply is it's not that high, but I also don't really want to make stuff too fast because I can't make it anyway. Can I drop a depot on my command center? My factory? No? They should change that. Okay, here we go. It is time for some liberation. He can't even get too close because then the Planetary is going to go ham. First tank goes down. Second tank might take another big hit. Kind of wish I had another Planetary to finish the job here, but this is going to be it for my friend. Marines, sadly, not that great against Liberators in small numbers, and his entire main base is held hostage. Now, let me check if he does have a hidden expansion somewhere. I don't think he does, but might as well give it a little bit of a check, right? Let's see. I'm not sure if he realizes that I have a natural, by the way. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he thinks I'm on... Oh, depots. Ah, there we go again. It's such a distraction, actually. Having to catch myself on the depots all the time. All right, let's try that. Wait, can I catch this Cyclone, maybe? It would be awesome if I could. I think it's going to be very difficult, though. Oh, we're going to get the tank. Okay. Wait, I think we did get the Cyclone. No way! I trapped the Cyclone with Liberators, please! No, almost. Okay, well, I mean, I do have my other units here now, so that is going to be it. Let me split the Marines so he doesn't kill all of them with one tank volley, and there we go. We're gonna hunt the Cyclone down, and I mean, he's really trying his best here, guys, but I have to say, I'm sorry, Devil Fox, but this one is going to be it. Now, I guess, you know, I'm tempted to make more depots, but I guess we should just be making more command centers instead. He's trying his hardest with this one Banshee. Let's get that out of the way, and now I really am expecting a GG here. If this is not a GG, then I don't know what it is. Let me check the corners of the bag. Okay, there we go. GG, well played. Obviously, he was just enjoying... You know, can't blame him for leaving too late. In the latter game, it's a different story, but here, he was obviously just having a good time playing against me. And there you go, guys. The double Planetary rush makes it happen. Beautiful game. I think... Yeah, I mean, we won it right from the start because he wasn't home, so my 1 CC and 4 Reapers killed his entire base. If he was at home, it would have been very interesting to see how he could defend my double Planetary rush. We still have a challenge to go, so let's do it. All right, here we go. We're going to be playing against a Platinum Zerg who initially said, I'm going to only be allowed to make Marines. Then there was a Master Starret in my Discord who decided to play against him to show him how hard I would own him if that was the only handicap, right? So now I decided to not make any upgrades either. He wanted to allow me to have Stim, but I think even Stim might be a little bit much. So I'm not going to make any upgrades at all. And instead, I'm secretly going to turn this into another challenge. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to max out as fast as possible. I'm going to be trying to make like 100 plus Marines in... I don't know what the record for that is. There's probably like some time out there, someone maxing, excuse me, below like 6 minutes or something absolutely ridiculous. I'm not sure if we're going to manage to do that, but I'm going to try my absolute best to get really close. So my plan is, I haven't really thought this through at all, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of winging it here. I think I'm going to make one gas, mine farm it early enough, so I can make reactors on all my barracks. That sounds like a pretty good way to divide the resources. You could also think that the reactors take too much time. That makes a little sense. Like, maybe it's just better to play without them. But I'm going to try it anyway. So just this one gas, I'm going to be mining from it as soon as I'm fully saturated on the minerals, so now. And then I'm also not even going to try to scout. I'm going to make this really risky. You know, I do like to add a few mind games here and there in these challenges. So if my opponent says only Marines allowed, I have to imagine that he wants to play a macro game. Because otherwise, I mean, Marines are really good at defending cheese, right? There's nothing wrong with playing Marines early on if you're getting like roach attacked or something like that. It's only weak in the late game when people just make a little Banelings with speed. Right, that's basically it. Once you get to Banelings with speed, mass marine compositions are going to start to be pretty terrible. But before that, I mean, they're perfectly fine. So I'm not going to scout, mostly because of that. I think my opponent's going to want to play a very normal game here. Now, how many bases should I get to max out as fast as possible? That's the question here. I want to say that 3 bases sounds pretty good. Now, we already found an Overlord. This is a really good start. That Overlord is probably going to die, unless we're playing against the pool first. If it's a pool first, then we're probably going to lose those Marines. This is really funny to me, by the way. This is very typical. Like, he makes me play Marine only, but he just sees it as a macro game, you know? He's like, no one makes Marines early normally in TVZ, right? They make Reapers. But I think you forgot about the fact that I have Marines because I'm not allowed to make anything else, so now the first Overlord is gonna die already, and that's beautiful. And that's gonna help me stay alive, so I can get my super fast max out going. Now, I think what I want to do is just be on perfect saturation and just make as many barracks as I can, drop every single meal yeah, on the newest base. That is probably the best thing I can do. Every single meal has to go on the newest base. So soon that's going to be my third. For now, it's going to be my natural. And clicking all the Marines on the depot here is going to help me survive in case of a link flood. Marines in the open, they would just die to Zerglings, at least until you get like a really good number of them. So I want to make sure that they're like a little bit clustered up, at least on the depot over here. I don't quite have enough yet to fully wall that off, so that's unfortunate, but it is okay. Now, how many barracks am I going to end up having? I'm not sure. I feel like it's going to be quite a lot, you know? I do feel like I'm going to have quite a lot of barracks for this, probably at least 10. I want to say, I mean, there's no engineering base, there's no factories, there's no stim or anything being built. I only have one gas. I can afford an absolute insane amount of barracks, most likely. Now, should I maybe try to scare him with a push? I feel like more likely he's just gonna bite me in the behind if I try to scare him, you know, because I'll just try to walk across. Maybe he did decide to make 30 Zerglings trying to defend a Marine attack, and then we would be pretty sad. Now, what am I gonna max out playing like this? It's not looking like it's super fast. I'm definitely not setting any records here. I can tell you guys that much. But I don't know. Like, maybe I should be able to max out at around 730 or something. That sounds pretty good to me. I wonder what you guys think without looking it up. I mean, at this point, a lot of you probably already looked it up. But I wonder if you guys can guess without looking it up what the fastest max out time possible is. Now, this, of course, doesn't keep in mind that you have an opponent. Like, you could quite literally go triple CC first or whatever, right, to make this happen. So keep that in mind. Here, I'm trying to do something that somewhat resembles a build. And now we're going to have to drop mules over there. Look at all these reactors. I think it's pretty beautiful the way my base looks. How many SCVs do I need? 51 plus building SCVs, so maybe like about 55 if I'm continuously making depots and stuff. Let's get the depots down there as well. Looks really weird to make this amount of Marines without stim. I should probably do a little bit of a pre-split just in case I do get attacked by banelings. So my natural is already saturated now. I haven't even been able to make more barracks than this yet, which is pretty crazy. Still need about 10 more SCVs to get that max saturation. I do want to make a better depot. Yeah, this depot is better. It's a little bit lower on the ramp to funnel my units through. Here we go. I mean, my production has pretty much been full all this time. Now I might finally be able to add another barracks. Obviously, I would ideally make it here at the front. At some point, this is going to mine out. I think I can stop mining gas here. I mean, I have enough for 6 more reactors, which is, I want to say that's going to be easily enough. Don't want to get overconfident here, but it has to be easily enough. Now, how many SCVs are we on? Yeah, we need one more round of SCVs, and that's going to be it. Now I'm going to be pretty much maxed out on efficiency, assuming 4 SCVs are building at a time. There's one Overlord spying on me, but, I mean, what is there to see, right? Now, there's one unit that I haven't really thought of, by the way. If my opponent makes lurkers, then I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my god. Is there a way I can beat lurkers with 180, like, 0-0 Marines without stim? I don't know. I genuinely don't know if that's the thing that I can do. That sounds absolutely freaking impossible to me. So I have 55 SCVs. Oh yeah, I got 3 too many because I didn't calculate in that I was gonna cut out of gas. Now I'm gonna move out. And this is hopefully going to be a fake. I want my opponent to just morph in a ton of banelings, basically. That's the plan. Now, I should really be using these to make my depots. Because these mineral lines are going to mine out a little bit faster. Okay, so this is mostly a mind game more than anything else. I'm trying to fake him out. He doesn't have that, so that is a little scary. Like, he could be ticking up like an absolute madman trying to go up here. Now, my supply is looking very good already. 630 and we're on 131. That's very nice. He's trying to do a little counterattack here. This move I don't like in this case. Because at this match, I mean, I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything, but I am going to have a massive APM and multitasking advantage. I don't think he wants to do anything besides focus on the goal. If my opponent gets 10 lurkers out and keeps them on a ramp, it is literally impossible for him to lose. And I don't think I'm exaggerating when saying that. I think if he has 10 lurkers on a ramp, he can only draw unless he moves out and somehow dies. I really think I could send 4,000 Marines up the ramp and they would still all die, especially without stim and combat shield, right? Now, we're not anywhere close to max yet. I could have been making more SCVs, but I really wanted to make as many Marines as possible. Looks like it's going to be roughly 8 minutes here. I could afford more barracks than I anticipated, to be fair, so that's also has a little bit of an impact. I'm gonna do a scan. Okay, that looks like it's mostly gonna be... Okay, this is gonna be an epic fight. I want to guess that my opponent's probably only at about 100 supply, maybe even lower if he was like too scared early on. And I'm gonna have a gajillion freaking... Does he have bailing speed? I hope for him he has bailing speed. I'm gonna have a gajillion freaking Marines without upgrades. And there we go. We got maxed at 747, I believe. So that's now the official world record. Nah, just kidding. I know it's higher. If you have the... I'm just kidding, guys. I know one of you in the chat probably has the record. I'm sorry, guys. I was just a joke. Right, here we go. You guys want to see some Oh my god, that is so many Marines. Let's see. Where are the bailings hiding? You do not want to fight with the Zerglings. Okay, please. Only bailings. I think he really shouldn't be doing a flank. God, this is so many freaking Marines. He doesn't have bailing speed yet. He's crazy. Where's the bailing speed at, my friend? Now it's gonna be so much easier to split. And I'm still maxed. Like, this is not enough bailings from that. Oh my god, this is brutal. And this is when it's gonna be like, oh yeah, I guess that's what the power of macro is, I suppose. Oh my god, this is... Yeah, I'm sorry, Kalbonar. I think it was the name. His name is Creepling here, but I think in Discord it was Kalbonar. This is probably a little bit of a painful reminder. Admittedly, without bailing speed, it's always going to be very, very hard. I think I could win this without splitting from now on, because there is just so many freaking Marines. Oh, look at this. This is going to be beautiful, though. Oh my god. Oh, oh, that's disgusting. I just wanted to see it because I'm going to win the game anyway at this point. Well, I do have to say... I might be slightly overconfident because I don't have upgrades. I did forget about that part. Now I'm going to be... Oh, this is going to be a really nice position over here. Especially if he doesn't use the bailings for this. Let's see if I can target a few. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I really have a lot of Marines, don't I? Oh my goodness, dude. He had a couple bailings. I think if his bailing speed was a little bit faster, this game would look so much different, to be honest. Because at the end there, I feel like 30 bailings killed my entire army. And I think he could have even had 50. Let's see. Any bases on the corners? Doesn't really look like it. And there's just so many Marines streaming across the map. For a second there, I was starting to get scared. But this is just absolutely freaking brutal. Let's see, does he have bailings morphing here? I think he might have struggled doing injects as well during the fight, of course. Like, I'm used to pro Zerg just like, you know, one click of the fingers and they're already remaxed. Oh, this is super nice here. Let's see. Do some splitties this time. Some actual splitties. Yo, not bad for not having stim, I have to say. Really could be a lot worse, right? I think that was not bad at all. There we go. And now we're going to do some pre-splits so we don't die to a couple bailings. Here we go. This has just been art, guys. Beautiful. Just a million Marines. This is some real, you know, Brute War Terran stuff. Playing fastest map possible, making a gajillion Marines at once. And there we go. We have gotten the dub. Crippling GG's out. And I wonder how many Marines we had at the peak, by the way. I remember it was like 750 or so. That we maxed out. Let's see when I arrived at this base how many Marines I had. I had 125 Marines against 33 bailings. Now, if there's a bailing speed and he made 50 bailings, I think he holds the attack. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep macroing and winning in the end, but it was a very cool challenge. 70-45 or so was the max out timing. That was beautiful. All right, the final game of the day is against Joshua Graham, a Platinum Terran who is only going to allow me to make Zerglings. Now, I do have to say, guys, I have really been enjoying playing Zerg, and I think I'm going to mess with him a little bit. Now, the rule is I can make as many queens as I want, but I can't use them in the offense in any way. And that makes sense, because if I was allowed to make them, a Spine Rush is coming, okay? But since I'm not allowed to attack with my queens, I'm only going to attack with Zerglings, but I feel like I have some really freaking cool strategies with that as well. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to try... This drone, you guys see it moving out. You know me. Obviously, there's going to be a drone on the map, right? It's just kind of how I roll. But this is going to be just a pure distraction. Nothing else. I'm not even going to try to, like, build anything from it. Maybe I'll make, like, a couple Zerglings, I guess, if he lets it finish. But that's it. I'm not going to do anything else with the hatchery. It's just a distraction. And then I'm going to start going to something way cooler. Something that really is my kind of style, which is the link drop, of course. I'm going to be trying to do mass link drops all over the place. I think I want to create panic, so I'm going to build a hatchery here. Here we go. It's right there, so you might be tempted to just pull like a bunch of workers to kill it or something. Hopefully too many. Or if he doesn't pull any, then I can start making Zerglings get scaled. Oh, it's 6 workers. Very decent. That's a really good amount of workers, actually. I'm proud of you. Not bad at all. That should be able to kill the hatchery slowly but surely, without killing his own economy too much. Then I'm going to go for the hatchery in my own base, and then I'm going to go for a spawning pool. I think I don't want to play too economic. Like, I definitely want to get a lair somewhat fast. Otherwise, oh, he's gonna make a bunker. Okay, now that's starting to. I'm gonna finish it or cancel the last possible second. But the fact that he's also making a bunker, that's quite nice. Is he? I'll just make it again, by the way. Like, you better be careful, because I will build another hatchery. Okay, now we need to be smart. Watch this. I'm gonna try to get hit by the SCVs, so the animation will allow me to build a hatchery. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay. Then I'm gonna go for the double gas, and this is purely gonna be a lair rush. Now, still, this is just 100% a distraction. It's nothing else. Like, I'm really not gonna try to do anything with this. I'm just trying to annoy him. It's not even worth it, probably, but hopefully I'm annoying him, right? That's my whole plan. Now I want to make another hatchery, but where do I build it? I could make it my third base. Yeah, the thing is, I can skip queens here, because he didn't make a Reaper. If your opponent plays without Reaper, you don't have to make a single Zergling. A lot of Zergs don't really use this, but if your Overlord doesn't see a Reaper on the map, you can even cancel just your first set of Zerglings. Like, you actually don't have to build it whatsoever. Okay, it's still alive. Now I'm gonna take his gas. That's the next step. God, I'm annoying. All right, let's try to get some queens up. Lair before... No, link speed first, right? Yeah, link speed should be first, I think. And then I'm just gonna make sure that I time my Overlord speed with my 16 Zerglings. I don't want to make any links otherwise. I mean, I can just do this forever, by the way. This is I don't usually get to do this with, because I don't play Zerg that much, right? But this is so much fun. I'm just annoying him. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else this game. Now, I do need to make sure to send all my Overlords across the map. That is a priority. So then maybe have like a couple links that are just chilling in front of his base. That makes sense. Let's do a little bit of scouting as well. I think I'm done making extractors already. Let's do a little scouting. So he has one extractor over here. And then let's see what he built. Oh, he did make a bunker in the end. Oh, poor guy. And he has 2 barracks. No, he actually fell for it completely. You know, I feel like if I was smart here, which I should be, but very often I'm not, I would just make 2 evolution chambers and go for the macro game, and it would be very comfortable. Instead, I still want to go for the link drops. I'm very tempted to just make like a couple spines or something, and then just try to counterattack with the Zerglings. But I think just making mass links, and I don't like to say this, but to be honest, looking at what my opponent's doing, he made me play mass Zerglings, and now he's doing something that's weak against mass Zerglings. Like, where's the Hellions? You know, you can just make 1 million Hellions or 1 million Hellbats, and what am I supposed to do against it? Like, I'm not allowed to make Bailings. Like, that's just it, you know? It's just Zerglings. It really is just Zerglings. So why are we going for a 2-on-1 kind of play? Now, this is not technically in the rules, but I want to take the rules like a small step further by only making 1 queen per hatch. Like, the rules that I can't attack with them, I think it's not enough of a handicap. So instead, I'm just going to make sure that I only get... Yeah, 1 queen per base, pretty much. Now I do... Oh, he does have a Hellion over here. There we go. I think I am going to make a spine. I would feel more comfortable with a spine. Here we go. And then maybe I can make an overseer with this one. This link drop, I wanted to kind of hit the back. Wait, I should get the Overlord speed as well. If I'm not making queens, I might as well, right? Here we go. This one is going to hit the base from the other side. Wait, can I do some... Watch this. No, well, I mean, it worked. Wasn't clean. I was planning to block him, not just like kill it, but I was planning to block it. Okay, so this Overlord's gonna come in from... Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go into the natural or in the main base. Okay, so now he's walling off. Yeah, I think it's time for me to make a lot more drones. I feel like I'm mind-gaming myself a little bit by not making enough drones here. So here we go. Wait, this one I want to show it a little bit later. I'm gonna drop those. Like, he's making a wall, right? But I'm gonna show my Zerglings as soon as he gets distracted by these. That's the plan. Yeah, oh, this is gonna be so nice. There we go. Oh, this is beautiful. I could also go for some Nyduses. Nydus would also really not be a bad idea. I think I should put a priority on getting my evolution chambers up, though. There we go. Now he sees these. Then I'm going to go back in here. Try to escape with these. Oh, my Overlord speed's already finished. Very, very nice. Here we go. Yeah, we're doing fantastic damage. Let's start to just maybe, yeah, max out on drones. Sounds kind of weird to say. Saturate my bases to the max. Gonna kill those Marines. The link drops are just going to be beautiful to toy with. I do really want to make a Nydus, though. A Nydus just sounds like a fantastic idea. Here we go. Let's grab those. Wait. How is that perfect? I was missing 3 Zerglings, and then there's 3 Zerglings waiting there. That's just disgusting. Like, I promise you guys, I didn't plan this. I love to take credit for this, having a perfect overlord with 4 of these guys, but this was a complete accident. My changeling is still... He didn't even wall that off yet, by the way. My changeling's still seeing everything. I can drop on top of those 2 marines and kill them, too. Look at this. Dude, the overlord micro is going insane, though. Check me out. Okay, can I get away still with the overlord? Here we go. Gonna escape with that one. And now I think it's time to start making some macro hatches and then go for an absolutely massive Nydus. That's the plan. Oh, he is making Hellions now. That's very good. He's starting to build Hellions and hopefully Hellbats. Maybe I could kill the Hellions, actually. Check this out. I got a really good surround there. You're barely not gonna get it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's start getting some macro hatches here. Probably also should be expanding a little more. I mean, I might as well. And you guys know what it's time for? It's time to scare him. Okay, I'm just gonna start putting Nyduses everywhere, basically, and just get like the sound of the Nydus, like like all the time. That's the plan here, guys. It's gonna be so annoying. All the freaking Nydus sounds everywhere. I mean, that's the thing. If he ever gets like too many Hellbats, then I don't really have that much to do anymore. Like, I can't win the fights, but I can make a lot of spine. Yeah, maybe I should do that already. Actually, I'll just make a ton of spines, or at least one in every base with a spore against like medevac drops and whatnot. That does sound like a great idea, because I'm not gonna make too many queens, but I can make static defense. Else 10 Hellbats with blue flame would just kill me, right? So that is one thing that I don't want to have happen. Now you can tell he's paying close attention. Wait, I'm gonna be able to use these Nyduses for vision too. God, this is so stupid. Why am I like this? Why couldn't I just drop a million lings in his base? Why did I have to play it like this? Here we go. If you want me to unload, I will. I will defend myself. Look at this. It's just like a mobile unit, you know? Like, he can't even harass that at all, because I would just pop out the units. Now, I could have lifted those Hellions, but that takes a lot of APM. Here we go, another Nydus. I'm just gonna get perfect vision with Nyduses. I do feel like I'm torturing him a little bit with these sounds. Like, I know how annoying it is to hear a Nydus sound and not be able to see it, you know? So, apologies in advance for that. Now, I am slowly going up to just a million... Wait, can I... This is a bad idea. I should stop doing this. Yeah. Slowly I could get up to a million Zerglings pretty much, because I don't want to really make that many more drones. I mean, if he wants to attack this, I will just go into his main base. They do come up... Wait, can you... Oh, I didn't even know you could do that, actually. Well, I should know that. I just forgot about it, to be honest, because Zergs used to do that with lurkers. When lurker Nydus became popular for the first time, they did that. I just kind of forgot that it was a thing. I guess at this point... Ooh, that is a pretty big army, I have to say. At this point, I'm gonna put the Nydus down in his main. I should make more Nyduses, probably. Can I do that? Yeah, I'll just make more Nyduses. I mean, I guess it's all one canal anyway, right? Okay, let's try to get all the Zerglings on the Nydus, because I just have too many. Triple Nydus it is, guys. Wait, I still have these. I saw him move away. The instant he moved away, I saw it. Here we go, boys. The floodgates are open. Oh, this is so nice. I need to make sure I hotkey these. Dude, they go in so slowly, too. Looks pretty annoying. And now I have them here as well. Wait, let's see. I need to... Oh, I was hotkeying them on the wrong thing, I think. Now I want to put more Nyduses here as well. Dude, there's so many freaking Nyduses everywhere. Let's see. Can I make some more? Oh, the Nyduses aren't done yet. I'm just trying to run around and be annoying more than anything else. I'm going to go back into the mineral line here. Oh my god, he doesn't even have workers left at this point. Let me just kill all of these. Now, there is a lot of Hellions. Oh, he did make some Hellbats too. That's a great move by him. Okay, here we go. More Nyduses, guys. I need more. I don't have enough Nyduses yet. Okay, here we go. So stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go for another triple Nydus in the main. I'm actually running out of gas because of all the freaking Nyduses I'm doing as well. Getting a little bit insane here. Oh, look at this. He doesn't have a base left. Oh, another triple Nydus. Oh my god. Where's your base? It's gone. There's too many freaking Zerglings out here. Okay, let's try to get injects on these. Oh, he is attacking them now. That is kind of annoying. Let's see, can I get into the main base? Probably not. I will get another triple Nydus up here, though, most likely. I think I can only get 2, right? Yeah, I can only get 2. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm just going to try to get some more pressure over here. He doesn't have upgrades yet. Did I kill his upgrades? I might have. I don't think I did, but I might have. Okay, here we go. The double Nydus is up, and we're gonna start unloading. And I think it's too many links for the units that are here. Keep in mind, I have better upgrades than him. I have 2-2 on these Zerglings, guys. I have a crazy amount of upgrades, and he can't battle these. I'm gonna click into the mineral line with these, mostly as a distraction. Here we go. I'm going to be able to breach into the main base now. That part of his army is surrounded. There are so many Zerglings everywhere. Look at this, guys. I'm just going to be able to kill all of his production. And the truth is, guys, if he had upgrades, I wouldn't be able to win. But 2-2 Zerglings are going to beat those Marines. Like, 2-2 Zerglings are way better. And we have just disintegrated him with mass Nydus, his triple Nydus link drop. This was absolutely beautiful. He's not going to have any buildings left. Maybe he has a corner base, but I don't think so. GG, well played is called. GG, there you go. I wonder how many Zerglings I have at this point, by the way. Let's check it out. I have 172 Zerglings. I mean, it's actually beautiful. The triple Nydus is crazy. The Zerglings unload so fast. Oh, how... Of all the bases, how did I miss that one? That's just kind of weird. But okay, my bad, guys, my bad. But anyway, that's it for the first episode. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to join the Discord. Write in Challenge uThermal what your league is and what kind of challenge you would like me to do. Right now, I'm pretty exhausted. It was a very long episode. If you enjoyed it, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.